for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Too good.
I don't think so.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Mr. Marston, let's get. If you say so. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust. Giddy up. Enjoy your evening now. Whoa! So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo.
Come on.
Whoa there. Yeah. Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
Go.
Whoa now. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Here.
Whoa! You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all. Gee up.
Here.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Come on.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Whoa there.
Let's go.
You look like a man with a lot on his mind, Mr. Marston. So I won't bother you none with my chatter. Whoa now.
Let's go.
I can see you got some thinking to do, Mr. Marston. So I'll keep quiet.
Come on.
Giddy up. Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
me. Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill. Whoa!
Go!
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me? You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores you. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
I like some things, but not too much things.
¿Qué tal?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Come on, boy. And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken. Try to keep up, will you?
Come on.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. I don't have time to be waiting around.
Let's go. Let's go.
Try to keep up, will you? Giddy up! That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Come on.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. How do you do, sir? Whoa! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. Them rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Yeah! Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals.
Yeah.
Come on, boys!
Come on.
Won't be back. Quick! Going after the chickens. That's it! Damn coyote! Whoa there! You handle yourself well. I thought we was gonna lose some chickens for sure. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. Gee-ya! If only the rabbits were the worst of our problems.
Well, from my experience, a rancher's work is never done.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston. Yes, we got one!
Let's go! Go!
Easy now.
Yeah!
Quick, rolling out the chicken. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. It's a shame we had to lose any of the chickens.
Come on!
That was some fine work.
Glad to be of assistance.
But I know you ain't doing all this purely out of the goodness of your heart. I think my father and the marshal will be able to help you.
I'd sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
You're looking lovely, if I may say so.
Hello, mister.
Annie's a right pretty girl. Greetings. She wouldn't look at me, though.
I believe the new Spalding's catalog will be out soon. I love it.
Well, that's not news. You staying on for that ruckus,
How are
dude?
you doing?
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only will I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Yeah!
Come on.
Whoa! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's go. Why don't I lead the way?
Come on, boys.
Hell. Let's go.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on. Come on.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? Try to keep up, will ya?
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Howdy, sir.
You heard about the grizzly attack in the Tall Tree Mountains? If Billy Farland doesn't move...
You don't say.
He's gonna lose that ranch.
Mighty fine temperature these days. Hello there.
That storm almost ruined the crop. I prayed to God, and the devil answered.
That is God's way.
How you think she be having all that money? Nobody saw where he hid the cards.
I'm the big one to the hot lemon. I know.
I expect the McFarland boy is going to get off that train from Blackwater one of these days and take over this ranch.
No surprise there.
How do you do?
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. If you don't mind, I'd really like to get moving. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. The kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
You go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Come on, girl. How you doing?
Hello, mister. You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
If you ask me, it usually takes more strength to stay than to run, Miss McFarland.
I always enjoy a trip to Armadillo.
Sure is a pleasant journey.
It used to be such a nice town before that gang started helling around the place, causing all that trouble, shaking down the local merchants, kidnapping, and worse.
That's what I heard.
It's a terrible shame, if you ask me, and there's not a man with the gravel in his gizzard to stand up to them.
What about the marshal?
Well,
he's doing what he can with what he's been given, I suppose. How are you today? I think we best stick to the road. Let's get moving. I want to get to Armadillo before sundown. Crack that whip. We don't have all day. Come on, Mr. Marston. I want to get to Armadillo before the stores close. So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Howdy.
How can I help you?
Think about moving on.
Dear sir, hello.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
I'd place good money on Marshall Johnson.
Any meds,
Hasn't been
laudanum,
bought by
adrenaline, or
Walking
pills, come see me.
Hello.
A salesman, huh?
Appreciate it.
Back home, I don't believe that any of this buried treasure is got the hardest hardware in town.
Heard that all.
Ron is said to have run off into
I wasn't buying any land until I found a proper career.
Y'all come back again. Naturally, nobody wants to carry around gold and silver these days.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Put it this way. The wife
Listen now, huh?
came in on the 515 train, I'm sure. Seems awfully convenient that they installed telephones next door to the brothel.
You speaking the truth now?
Goodbye.
Bye now. I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you. Bad times live up that way.
Those riders in the sky. See them, Mama. So pretty.
I heard that cougar took 3 lawmen the other week.
That right.
I know it.
Well, well.
Intent is fine. That mouth of yours is gonna get you in trouble.
You are cast into the lake of fire. I love the Lord.
Scum liquor!
You are sexually immoral, practicing in the magic art. Repent now before you perish in a lake of sulfur. You consort with whores. You covet your neighbor's wife. Give up the whores, the whiskey, and
My
you
mistake,
will be
sir.
No, Irish and illegal charges to shoe a horse.
I'm a very good lover,
just shut
sir.
the hell up.
Interested?
Look out, lady.
Father.
Those tumbleweed varmints are always lynching folk for no good reason.
You got the point with the Lord.
You will?
Hey!
Dark cattle rustlers been sniffing out again.
Are you lonely?
I ordered some fancy things from Spalding, but they darn well never arrived. Howdy! Biggest thing to happen at Coots of late was my week on the bedwagon airing my paunch. Really?
Bonjour, mister. Do you want a little joie de vivre?
I'm a married man.
This is probably gonna hurt.
Fall to your knees. Be ashamed and disgraced in front of the Lord.
How you doing? Blast you! Hello.
If your eyes cause you lust, lust them out. Turn from evil and be good. Spread his will.
I hear they pay through the nose for raccoon meat over the border. Crazy Mexicans.
The Walton gang came by last weekend. For some reason, they left me alone. Sounds good to me. There is nobody here who's better than me.
Hey, cowpuncher, let me see them guns.
Sorry, I ain't that kind of feller no more.
How's it going? I'm gonna tear up that rail track southwest and put through my old farm. That's right.
A man like you needs a woman like me.
I heard them obstacle wolves took another young eye.
Watch your tongue, fool.
Hey.
You want to spend some time with me?
You stand in the eyes of God. The smoke of your torment awaits you.
I heard they get that new telegram.
You will?
Ghost riders in the sky. See 'em, mama.
I serve you, brother. You are not serving your creator, but Satan.
Howdy.
The angels are coming to Armadillo to separate the wicked from the meek.
Howdy. This whole organization stinks, and the marshal's to blame. We got iron you can trust for a price that's reasonable.
Jeff Murphy's the name, and I got all the armaments you can use.
I heard Mr. Wilson Wilson's got a damn tiger up in his barn. A tiger.
That's the last time I go to that scene.
Howdy.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Thanks a lot.
I heard that cougar took 3 long the other week.
Goodbye now.
One of them railroad big bugs had a pair of breath a woman be proud of.
The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
Sheriff's out of the Bible is a woman's watch.
He's just like Johnny Horse with a fancy uniform. Oh, you covered your neighbor's crop.
What's going on?
All right, there. Hello to you.
Shit, or get off the ladder already!
Great.
Give up the horn, the whiskey, and you will be safe.
Hello there.
Hey, you! The Cincinnati guy! Come over here!
Sure.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown.
I'll shut that mouth of yours for good.
How about a loan? Our interest rates are very low right now.
The only way out for you is down, son. 6 feet down.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. Damn! seen us. Come on, don't lose him. I'm getting after him. Catch me up. Come on.
Come on. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Spring, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Come on!
Pick up the pace, boy. We need to stay on it.
Come on!
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the grate, Marston. Smoke him up.
That ain't nice!
Get to that crate. I got you covered. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
Who else wants some?
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
You ain't that tough, Walton.
Stay with me.
I've dropped 100 fools like you!
I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got some son of a bitch.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
This'll fetch a good price. Let's make this quick. Lie still. This is a messy one. Oh, Lord. This is nasty. think? Oh, what were you eating? Tough one, ain't you? I need it more than you now. Come on! Come on!
You saved my life, mister. Here, please take this.
You're welcome, mister. Come on, let's get this over with. Let's go! Let's go! This is dirty.
Bullet to the brain it is. I am the devil himself.
Yeah. Come on.
join me for a little fireside chat? The mayor offered me a ride in one of those airplane contraptions. There's some wood, string, and canvas between me and the sky. The thing was invented by 2 bicycle salesmen, for God's sake. I said, no, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Not my cup of tea. If man was meant to fly, God would have given him balloons.
My goodness.
Interesting story.
So long. I'm sure everyone here knows about the buffalo queue and how we lost them forever. They look just like a regular bison, except
Go.
maybe their horns fit into a V shape.
Come on! Come on! Come! Yeah.
He's just a boy. Why me?
Howdy.
I'm a terrible mother. Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
much. Appreciate it.
There is nobody
Come on,
here.
easy now.
Don't mess with me!
This is probably gonna hurt.
You'll keep Johns as far as possible from Governor's Mansion.
do.
Really, man. How you do?
When Walton's gang came by, robbing and killing, for some reason they left me alone.
I think Miss Largent told me the same thing.
How do you do?
I'm gonna run for governor.
He will send
Yes,
out his
sir.
angels to
When I'm in
destroy you.
office.